Okay, we did all this. All this was covered. Tangent question. Okay, we'll try this one, student. This specimen question. When two circles are put together, that concept is left. I'll complete that. Concentric circles, or when two circles are put together like this. Look, fourth main, this 24th question we did yesterday. All of you all completed this, right? Two alternate segment theorem. Can you all see the screen, all of you all? Respond. Yeah, we completed the two alternate segment theorem. Now this part, this question. So before starting this question, I'll tell you what is in circle, concentric circle. They're not that important. Okay, I'll tell you. What is concentric circle? So concentric circle meaning is, yes, a circle within a circle, two circles inside. The only difference is, I mean, diameter, radius, because the size is different. Circle size is different. Diameter, see, diameter will be different. This is a circle. Inside we have another circle. Okay. The center is same, students. For both the centers are same. I'll tell you what kind of questions you'll get. They haven't given any question, but I'll give you a few related questions based on this. See, this is known as concentric circle. Okay, concentric circles. You'll get question like this, or you'll have a quadrilateral, you'll have a circle inside. This is known as in circle. In circle. This is the only difference in circle. If it is in circle, yesterday I taught you a concept. Look at it is touching at 4 point A, B here, C here, and D here. And outside I'll name it as PQRS, students. This is the concept of in circle, PQRS. In circle, you'll have only tangent formula. Yesterday I did one question based on this. I don't know how many of you will remember. In circle, what is the first tangent, students? AQ will be equal to which one? Tangents are equal. AQ will be equal to QB. If this is 3, QB will be 3. In the same way, B and R is one tangent, C and R. If 4, yes, 4. If CS is 5, what about SD? 5. This entire value is, example, entire value is 12. They'll ask you to find what is AP. This is in, yes, this is in circle question. See, if you want to find AP, we should know PD, right? AP and PD are same. Okay. Entire PS is made up of 5. 12 minus 5 is how much? This part will be 7. If this is 7, the other tangent also will be 7. This is the concept I told you. Look at one circle. Any common point you take outside and touch two values like this. These tangents are equal. Okay. Like this, or you can even, you take a common point and you take a tangent like this. The values, yes, it can be longer. Okay, it can be longer. The concept is like this. If they give it any one point outside like this, from here you take a tangent and connect here, and from here you draw a straight line and connect. These two sides also will be equal, students. Okay, these two are equal. And from center, we know this concept. From center, if you touch this, what's the angle formed? 90. So you take any angle, student. Any angle, don't get confused. See, another circle, you'll have somewhere here, point. And this is one tangent. And this one is another tangent. PAB. To look which one looks bigger. AP looks little bigger, right? But in actually, yeah, actually, if you prove it, both are equal. Actually, if you prove both are equal using congruency, this is 90, this is 90. If a line passes, this becomes a triangle. Okay, OAP. All this they don't ask for board exam. Only thing you have to remember is length AP will be equal. If length AP is 10, BP also will be 10. All you have to remember these two. But to look at the diagram, slightly AP looks bigger. No, it's not like that. Both are same. Okay, so in circle you'll get only few concepts like this, students. In circle is all about circle inside a quadrilateral. Then next one is circumcircle. I'll tell you what is concentric after this. Next is circumcircle. Circumcircle we already done. Only thing the name I didn't explain. Circumcircle is nothing but in circle, meaning circle will be inside. Circle is inside. Circumcircle. Where will the circle be? Inside or outside? It should be outside. What do you mean by outside? Outside you'll have a circle, inside you'll have a quadrilateral. When all four sides touch, what kind of quadrilateral is this? Related to cyclic, we did all the questions, right? Yes, we have completed all the questions. That's the only difference. So this is cyclic quadrilateral, cyclic circumcircle questions. Cyclic parallel line will be given. We use allied angles. Then if these two lines connect, Z concept, alphabet Z, alphabet Z. Okay, this is all about circle, circumcircle, in circle. Now concentric circle. Yeah, why you are joining late? Deborah and other student who are joined. Class starts at 7, students. You're late by 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Look here, circumcircle. For a circumcircle, I mean concentric circle, student. Concentric circle is two circles inside. It'll have a common center O. If I draw radius, see this radius is for both. O to P is one radius, O to A is one radius, O to B is another radius. For small circle, which is the radius? For small circle, OB is the radius. For the larger circle, OA. So we know definitely radius is greater. Okay, small circle I'll take R1, bigger circle I'll take capital R. We know that R1 is always greater than small r1. If radius is greater, definitely circumcircle. I mean not circumcircle, diameter also will be greater. D is for capital, diameter is for the bigger circle. D1 will be greater than smaller d1, diameter. So if they give you right angle triangle like this, so you'll get question like this. A, I'll write C. Where is line AC, students? With respect to the bigger triangle, where is line AC? Inside or outside? For bigger circle, inside. So that becomes what? Tangent or chord? Hmm. For bigger circle. Okay, let me read. Yes, how does this look like? Isn't it a chord? Yes, it's a chord. So according to the size, all the concept will change. This is a chord. Let me draw back. So the smaller triangle, what is that AC? It's a tangent. For smaller circle, it's a tangent. So we use tangent concept. Remember tangent? And what about this OB and A, students? For smaller circle, if I take smaller circle like this, isn't it a secant? It's a secant, right? So don't get confused. The concept is same. For secant, what's the formula we use here? Yes, AC square, very good. Is the tangent AC square? Or usually I used to use P here. Instead of A, I'll write P. If you're getting confused, I'll write P. P here, A here. Yes, now tell me, according to smaller triangle, hmm, PC square is tangent is equal to PA into PB. Okay, you'll get questions like this. So to just to confuse, they'll give you a bigger triangle. Just erase this. In smaller triangle, it's the secant and tangent concept, concentric circle. Fine. So they haven't asked in board exams. So that's the reason I didn't make also a question related to this. So when we come across questions, we'll do it. Normal exam, you don't have to worry, Amy. Normal where your teacher didn't cover half of the topic, they don't cover it. Okay. The only textbook questions they make you all solve. So they might ask such question. Now, with respect to smaller triangle, if I connect A to C, what is A to C, students? This is where, yes, students get confused. A is radius. If radius touches the tangent, what's the angle formed? 90 degree. This will be 90. So with respect to smaller triangle, that is 90 degree. Okay, 90. If they give radius is 5 centimeter and the entire length of A to P is radius, I'll take 4 centimeter. For smaller triangle, radius is 3 centimeter, students, 3 centimeter. And the length of A to P is 4 centimeter. They'll tell you to find the tangent PC. Sorry, this is 5 centimeter. They'll tell you to find tangent PC, students, PC. So take the triangle, take the separate triangle. Which triangle you have to take? A, C and P. Which is 90 degrees here? Angle C. What kind of triangle is this? In right angle triangle, if one value is missing, which theorem do we use? Yes, Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem? Opposite to 90, hypotenuse. All of you know Pythagoras theorem, right? Hypotenuse square. Which is hypotenuse, students? Opposite to 90 degrees hypotenuse. C is 90, AP square is equal to AC square plus AP square. If you use this formula and solve, you'll get 4 as the answer. So this is how they'll give you questions. 4. Is it clear? Did you all understand? 4 students. You'll get 4 as the answer. So you'll get PC as 4 centimeter. Now I want you all to figure out what is AB. What is AB? What's the length of AB? I know it is radius. What's the value? If AC is 3 centimeter, what is AB? What is AB is also 3 centimeter, right? Yes, 3 centimeter. Mostly these kind of questions they have asked. Okay, not recently. Recent 10 years they didn't ask much on concentric circles. So this is the concept of concentric, students. The important one is when two circles are put together. We'll do questions on that. Concentric meaning two circle, one inside the other. Now this is not concentric. Look here, just two adjacent circles, two circles next to each other like this. Okay, now let me take the first. We'll start solving the question itself. Look at this question. Look, it looks complicated. Let me draw two circles. There is a triangle A to D. ADD. In the given diagram, ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. ABCD. Okay. Where is ABCD? Smaller triangle or the bigger triangle? Circle. All of you will respond, students. Where is ABCD? How come smaller circle? It's touching. Yes, it's inside the bigger triangle, right? All 4 circles. It's touching all 4 sides. You have to solve, yeah, these kind of questions. These kind of questions are tough. PQ is a tangent to which one? PQ. Smaller circle, PQ. Let me draw PQ here. It's already given. PQ, E touches that point. This B is extended, students. B is extended. Theorem. Angle C. Yes. Angle correct. Angle C is 70. Okay, let me extend this. Let me extend. And here you get 70 degrees. Right? 70. So total how many concepts are there, students? One the bigger triangle, one more smaller triangle. There is one more portion in this. Can you see the part where smaller triangle and bigger triangle coincide? Yeah, total three. You have to use three concepts. This is one of the tough questions. They've asked for how many marks? 3 marks, I guess. 4 marks. 4 marks. It's a specimen question, which means they didn't ask in board exam. You don't worry, they didn't ask in board exam. There were chances of asking such question. It was given by ICSE board, but they didn't give such tough question. Okay, first thing. Next, this smaller triangle touches here like this. Now let me separate it, students. Let me separate. This diagram looks confusing. I'll separate and draw this. I want all of you to start drawing. Draw capital, smaller, bigger triangle. What are the lines which is touching? Can you all tell me? A is here, D is given, then B and yes, B and C. ABCD is a quadrilateral. That's it. Circle, circle. For the smaller one, that's it. Next one for the smaller circle. Let me draw the smaller circle. First split and draw it, students. Split and draw. Later you can write it together. This is the smaller one. Okay, look at the smaller circle. What are the points which are touching? Can you all tell me? B, then E, right? E. And there's a tangent here. What's a tangent? PE. According to alternate segment theorem, this tangent PQ and arc BE, chord BE, what's the angle formed? 70. Apart from B and E, what's the other angle left? Angle C, you have to take it as 70. Then, apart from this, what else, students? Anything else given? Anything which is touching? F. F is also touching, right? Yes. F is also touching the first triangle. So we got to know it is 70 degrees here. Angle AEP. AEP is equals to 70 degrees. BOC. Angle BOC. 110. Okay. It's very lengthy one. Angle AEP. 70 they have given. Yeah, BOC. Where is BOC? It is. Yes. Where is BOC, student? It's in smaller triangle as well as bigger one, right? Even on the bigger one. So we'll do one thing. We'll first take it in the smaller circle. We'll take in the smaller circle and try to complete. If I draw the same BOC students, where is this angle formed? Center or circumference? With respect to smaller triangle, it's in the center, right? Then where is the other one formed in the circumference? Which angle is formed on the circumference? BEC, right? Can you see they've asked us to find BEC? So angle BEC, yes, 70. What is angle BOC, students? BOC we have 110. Angle BOC is equal to how many times? 2 times angle BEC. Not 70. Only BOC. What is BOC? 55 degrees, right? 55 degrees. You have 110 divided by 2. So what is BEC, students? BEC is how much? Not 52, 55. How come 52? 55, right? Is it clear? Did you all understand? BFC. Oh, you can find BFC. Cyclic quadrilateral. Where is BFC? Isn't it inside the smaller triangle? All of you respond, students. Did you understand what I'm explaining, trying to explain? Take the smaller triangle first. Target smaller triangle. I missed out the first question. What is ECB? What is ECB value? It's a triangle, right? What is ECB? We got 70 degrees. Using which? Yes, alternate segment theorem. So concentrate there. Take the smaller one first. From smaller circle itself, you're getting three answers. You get three answers. So in the smaller circle, the first question is ECB. ECB is equal to angle BEP, alternate segment theorem. So 70 degrees is the answer. Angle BOC is 70, therefore angle BEC is equal to 110 divided by 2 is 50. All of you will try angle BFC. BFC is touching which one? Smaller circle, right? So it's a cyclic quadrilateral. Which is a cyclic quadrilateral? BECF. Yes, BECF is a cyclic quadrilateral. So as soon as students see, they feel it as well. It's actually easy concept. Only if you know tangent, those who know tangent will be able to solve. In your school, they didn't do. They should have included even this chapter. Last is DAB. DAB. Okay, DAB is slightly confusing. How do you find DA? Where is DAB, student? Smaller or the bigger one? Bigger circle. Can we use cyclic quadrilateral for this? Angle A will be equal to good. Whoever answered correct. Angle A will be equal to which one? Cyclic quadrilateral. Angle A plus angle C should be equal to 180. First complete the first three. First three. Write the statement. All of you split the diagram. Write the statement. So I'll tell you when to split the diagram, students. Where was the tangent given? Tangent was given for the smaller circle or for the bigger circle? Smaller circle. So remember, whenever tangent is given, split that smaller circle and bigger circle. In the smaller circle itself, you'll get 2 or 3 answers. Alternate segment theorem, cyclic quadrilateral, or sometimes you might get even isosceles type question. BOC. Yes, it is isosceles. O is not center, right? Have they mentioned O center? Then it can't be isosceles. If that mention O center, that is isosceles, Amy. Yeah, shares and dividend tomorrow. Oh yeah, O is not given, right? O is not the center. Oh, then it is wrong, student. I thought that was if B center is equal to twice, O is not the center. In the given diagram, ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, PQ is the tangent to the smaller circle E. Yes, O is not the center, student. Sorry, O is not the center. See, without that, it's not possible. If they're given O center, 110, how can we make use of this 110? No, it's not the center. They haven't given. But they should have given O as the center. Good question. Only if O is center, that becomes center. Is equal to twice circumference. Cyclic quadrilateral. Which one is inside? For the smaller one. Right? Yeah, for that smaller one, then F will be. Anyways, it's the same. F will be 70. Correct, Amy. Yes, you'll get this inside one, right? That's the second part. I'll explain. Very good. That was for the fourth one. I'll explain that. Now, first, this for the smaller triangle, BOCF is a cyclic quadrilateral. Yes, Kia. Fine. See, don't leave in between students. All these are tough questions. Okay, get back soon. No, you're definitely always the center student. They should have given O. Apart from that, you can't calculate. What else can be done? Okay, let us take the smaller circle, the smaller one where both bigger and the smaller circle join. This one, B here, O, C, and F. This is a cyclic quadrilateral. This is 110. Opposite will be 70 degrees. If this is 70, PQ is a tangent to the smaller circle. Okay, anyways, this wasn't given students. Even O is not given. O is not given as center. A, yes, A and D as secant. But we're not using side concept here, right? I mean, sides are not used. Fine. Anyway, just consider O as center, students. It should be O as center. Without that, we can't solve it. See, practically, what is BEC? Where is BEC formed? On the circumference, right? BEC is formed on the circumference. So O has to be center. I don't know whether they've mentioned here or they forgot. I mean, they haven't mentioned. No, no. Usually they'll give it, Ruth. Usually they give it. This 70 is given. We used alternate segment theorem. Got entire value of angle C. Okay. If O is the center, then 110 angle formed 110. BEC is the circumference, 55 degrees here. Only then cyclic is proper. Consider write O. Along in this question, just write O is the center. Okay, O is the center for the smaller triangle. Only if you find BEC 55 degrees, then it makes sense. The opposite one is what is BFC, students? What is BFC? We got 55 is 125 or 125. You're getting the answers. Only then you get the answers. Now the last question. Mark there, right there. 0. O is the center. Wait, let me just. They'll mention. They won't skip. And one more thing. Even if the question is wrong, like this, students. Last year, 2026, 24, one question was wrong. All the students, well, everyone will get 4 marks. If there is any wrong questions or values not given, they'll give you full marks in that question. When see, there is even disadvantage in that, Amy. You won't know whether it's right or wrong question, right? As a student, you won't know whether it's right or wrong. So what you'll do, you'll end up wasting your time. Even for the wrong question, you will sit and solve and waste your time. So hopefully they shouldn't give any wrong question. MCQ, mostly MCQ you'll do. Just a minute. Yeah, just a minute, students. I'll check. Yes. It is angle formed in the center is twice the angle. BEC is equal to BOC. O is the center. Yeah, it is center. I'll show you all the solution for this. BEC is the center. Fine here. Just a minute. For the one which I shared. Yeah, that's what. This is the answer. I've sent you in the group. Can you see here? See, I'll explain, students. Actually, O is the center. They haven't mentioned it. Maybe in board exam they have mentioned. Here in this textbook they didn't mention. O is the center. Can you see ECB? All of you? See, this answer, even if I give this answer, definitely you will get confused, students. So I have to explain you all. Only if you separate the two triangles. Didn't I explain ECB is equal to AEP? 70 degrees. So this is done. And what about BEC? BEC is what? Half of BOC, which means O is the center, right? Angle O is center. So they haven't mentioned there. This is how we have to solve. Look here. These are board exam solution. Angle in alternate segment theorem. Alternate segment. Angle at the center is twice the angle at circumference. Okay. Then what about angle? See, all this is confusing. All this is confusing. Our answer is correct. 55 degrees is correct. What about BFC? We got 125, right? 125. What kind of triangle? Quadrilateral. Cyclic quadrilateral. That is what they mentioned. Only thing they have taken alphabet Z, students. You don't have to take alphabet Z, X, all this thing. Just ignore all these alphabets. You can directly write BFC plus angle BEC will be equal to 180. Opposite. Write this statement. Opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral are not supplementary. Quadrilateral is 180 degree. You can draw it, Amy. You can draw. You can split into two parts. I've told you, right? Already I've told you can split into smaller triangles. So draw the smaller triangle like this, split into two parts, students. B here, F here, and C. This becomes a cyclic quadrilateral. Write this statement. Opposite angles. The sum of opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral is 180. Or opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. Supplementary. Do you all know the meaning of supplementary? See, supplementary is when you add any two angles. Take any two angles, you should get 180 degree. You can write supplementary or just ignore whatever they have given. Convert this into words. Both are opposite angles, right? Opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, you can even mention like this. Sum of opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral is 180 degree. Okay, write the statement like this. First one, second, third. Since FBEC is a cyclic quadrilateral, you can write since or just ignore the word since. You can directly write FBEC is a cyclic quadrilateral. And you don't have to write reason for that. Don't have to write all four sides are touching the circumference. Nothing is required. Is it clear? All of you understood this? Yeah, be quick, students. Respond. Is it clear? Okay, only question DAC is left now. DAB. Okay, let us see what they've written. What is DAB value given here? Board exam. Board exam 3 to 7. Yes, circumcircle. Not circumcircle, entire circle chapter, right? 1 minute, students. See, entire circle students, I've already told you all. You'll get one 3-mark question, one 4-mark question, and one MCQ. So total circle has what are the types we had studied in circle? One chord related question, then what's the other one? Segment and sorry, not sector, right? No. Segment and sector comes in chord one. Secant. Chord, secant, and tangent. Chord in the sense everything inside student, everything inside. See, a secant and sector is also inside the circle. Everything related to that, you'll get one question. So for the past 3-4 years, what they do is they're combining all three together. All you should know all three. They're giving one 3-mark question, one 4-mark question, one MCQ question. MCQ is very easy. They'll mostly ask you length-based question, that is tangent or secant. MC only this 3 and 4. When they give 4 marks, you'll have complicated questions like this. Look at the 4 marks. Yes, in the compulsory section A, you'll have one compulsory question, students. Circle chapter. In section A, you'll have one compulsory question for 4 marks. In section B, you'll have like this. You'll have mostly 2 questions or 1 question. So compulsory section A, you have to do it. There's no other option. Either you'll have for 3 marks or 4 marks. They keep changing. Every year they change. But in section B, students, if you feel it is tough, you can skip that. I don't think questions are tough here. You'll still have time. If you'll have understood the concept, that is enough. You keep solving, you'll be able to do it. Okay, now the last part. Look at the last part, what they've asked. What is last part given, students? Which one we need to find? Yeah, D, A. Yes. Today till 8:40. Bar. Okay, till 8. See, DAB students. Isn't it a cyclic quadrilateral? There are 2 ways to do this. One, we got this C value. What is BCE? We got 70. In a straight line concept, B, yes, what's the interior one? If this is 110 opposite it, this is one way to solve. Is this clear? Using straight line. The other way is, what kind of value is BCE? BCE is what kind of angle? Interior or exterior? For a quadrilateral, cyclic quadrilateral, I taught you all. Nobody answered that. Exterior angle is equal to what? Interior opposite angle. Remember, I taught using straight line concept only, right? So we got to know BC is 70 degree. If BC is 70, DAB also will be 70. You can complete in one single statement. DAB is equal to angle BC. That is equal to 70 degrees. Angle exterior angle is equal to interior opposite angle, exterior angle. Okay, it's a cyclic quadrilateral concept, exterior angle. And this is a very tough one, so specimen, whenever the specimen, the questions which I've sent you, if you're solving, if specimen is given, that wasn't given for board exam. It was given by the council, ICSE council, which means there are chances of getting this question. It doesn't mean exactly they'll give tough. They always give little easier ones. So those who have forgot this concept, I'll explain once again. In a cyclic quadrilateral, this is ABCD. Our angle goes outside, exterior angle E. This exterior angle, if it is 70 degree, which else will be 70? Interior A. Same using straight line. DC is a straight line. If DC is a straight line, according to straight line, if you place a protractor, this will be 110. Both the diagrams are same, right? Only thing it is tilted. Aren't they same? They are the same, students. Only thing it is tilted. Okay. So I've shared this answer in the group. You can just check once. This is how you have to write it. A, E, C, B, A, B 70. So write it neatly. It should be neat like this. Center is equal to twice the circumference. Fine. Almost all the concepts are done, students. Only this circle, this question was different, where two circles are combined together. And see, we have nothing to do with that circle. This part, just to confuse, they have given it. We have nothing to do with the smaller circle. This one, BFCO. Okay, you can't solve this question. There's nothing to do. Just to confuse, they have given. They have merged both together. Right? So that's it. Only this one was tough one. Fourth one. Other things are easy. Okay, other things I think we have done. We'll check 2025 question. Okay, can you try this question, students? Can you see MCQ question? Somebody asked for MCQ, right? Look at this MCQ. This is 2025, 25 or 26? 25 paper. After this, we'll do 2026. What is asked, dear students? What do we need to find? Angle? Angle AEC. How will you find angle AEC? There's no center given. There are two lines marked here. What does this two line indicate? Isosceles triangle. Where is AEC? Where is angle AEC? Inside what? Very easy question. Inside the circumference, right? And can you see AB line, dotted line? What kind of quadrilateral? Cyclic quadrilateral. Which two angles, sum of which two angle will be equal to 180? No, no, no. Sum of, in a cyclic quadrilateral, sum of which two angles will be equal to 180? Ang- Angle B not equal. Angle B plus E should be equal to 180. Angle E is nothing but AAC, right? Angle E, yes, that's it. Use isosceles triangle. Which is isosceles triangle here? ABC is isosceles. Yes, tell me. You can use even straight line. Why straight line? Pardon. Yes, ECD also is exterior. No, ECD, how can you use? It's a simple one. So see, they've just given all this to confuse. You don't have to worry about this. Where is AEC given? AEC is touching the circumference, right? If I join AB, AB is given as dotted line. Even if they don't give, just join AB. What kind of diagram we get? Cyclic quadrilateral, where isosceles is. Cyclic quadrilateral. In cyclic quadrilateral, what is the property I taught you? Yes, which two are opposite angles here? Angle E. Bhargavi, I'll tell you. If you want to use exterior, I'll tell when to use that exterior one. Okay. See, the 120 is this entire thing, students. Entire thing they have given 120. That is for this triangle they have given 120. This is 60 degrees. That actually 120 is not required. Use isosceles property. All of you will find AB value, students. All of you will find AB. In triangle ABC, which two angles are equal? Angle A is equal to opposite lines. Angle B. Take it as X. Angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180. We know it's isosceles triangle. All of you will try this. Find B. Add A plus B plus C. Tell me the value of A, C. 60. If both are equal. MCQ question, students. In MCQ, the reason I didn't tell was I wanted you all to solve it. In MCQ, do we need to solve step by step? No, right? See, think practically. If this angle is 60, all of you will stop writing. If this is 60, which two are equal? Angle A is equal to angle B. If both are equal, out of 180, if you minus 60, what is left? 120. In 120, if you divide both equally, 60 and 60. If this is 60, what about angle E? Angle B plus angle AEC will be equal to 180, right? Angle B we got 60. What is angle AEC, students? 120 degrees. Yes, 120. Option D is the answer. Cyclic quadrilateral concept. Is it clear? All of you understood? It's a cyclic. So even that 120 wasn't required, students. Just to confuse us, they have given. See, I tell you the actual concept. If this was given, that was more than. If you have just checked this, this is more than enough to solve. And what kind of triangle is ABC? Not only isosceles, isn't it also equal? Yeah, it's also equilateral triangle. Okay, so this is the concept. What are the concepts we use here? We used isosceles concept and cyclic quadrilateral. So they'll merge two questions: cyclic quadrilateral, secant sector concept. If not alternate segment, even alternate segment is also possible. Option 120. D is the option. Done. Is it clear, students? Okay, this is how you get. For this, you should know all the properties. And next time when your teacher does, next they'll start. I think in Selina's tangent is a different concept, different chapter, right? I think tangent is separate. So they should have done it together. By the time they start tangent, definitely you'll forget circle, chord, and secant. If you should learn all three together. Okay, we'll take break and continue, student. What's the time? 8:10. 7:55 up to 8:05 I'll give break. Up to 8:40 I'll conduct. We'll solve 2025 and 26 paper. Okay, we'll continue after break. Okay. Yeah, good evening. Good evening, Lima. Yeah, try the next one, so you got late. Try the next, the 3 marks question. Can you see this question? Okay, this is perpendicular question. Perpendicular one. Let me explain. Right, let me see 2026. Give me a minute. Can you see this question? All of you can you try this, students? MCQ, it's MCQ question, which is 65 degrees. Very simple one, which is 65 degree? Interior or exterior? Exterior. Exterior to which one? Cyclic quadrilateral. So what else will be 65? What else is 65? No, no, not A. B. Alternate segment theorem. Not alternate segment. What is that? Exterior. Cyclic quadrilateral exterior concept. Yes, angle B will be 65. 130? All of you got 130? 130. I'll explain, students. If you want, I'll explain. But I'll put the question. See, this is reason. If you're able to solve this, you'll are thorough with the concept. Okay, if not, you have to practice. No other option. From the beginning, you'll have to start. I've uploaded almost 10 classes are done. So those who are concentrating will be able to answer it. Yeah, try this, students. MCQ question. Hardly 10 within 10 seconds you can complete this. Use exterior angle for a cyclic quadrilateral. Ah, yes. No, not smaller quadrilateral. That is not a cyclic quadrilateral, right? It's in the center. That doesn't become cyclic. Which is cyclic quadrilateral? Yes. Only for a cyclic quadrilateral you can use that property root. Okay. Only for cyclic quadrilateral, students. Remember this. If this is 65 degree, or you can even use straight line. If this is 65, what is inside value? 115. Those who get confused, you can use the inside one. Find the value CDA. Isn't it 115 degrees? If that is 115, how is angle B and angle D related? Opposite angles of cyclic quadrilateral should be equal to 180. Find angle B. Angle B is found in center or circumference? Circumference. Where is angle X formed? Which formula we use? Yes, twice circumference. See, it is clearly mentioned cyclic quadrilateral. Read the question properly, students. Okay. So ADCO is not cyclic. Don't get confused. ADCO is not cyclic. It's a normal quadrilateral. All of it? Yeah, 130 degrees. So you can use exterior angle is equal to interior opposite angle. B is 65 degree. If this is 65-degree, angle formed in the center is twice the angle formed on the circumference. What's the answer? 130 is the option. It's just one mark question. Option 4, students. Option 4. Shall we do the next one? See the explanation. Just go through the explanation once. In cyclic quadrilateral, exterior angle is equal to interior opposite angle, 65 degrees. Yes. Compare the diagram, students. Go through the solution, what they have given. It's one mark question. We don't need all that. If you're able to find the answer, that is enough. Okay, we'll solve 3 marks question. That is done. See, 2026 students, whoever attended matrix, whoever was there when I taught matrix, do you all remember matrix? See, A and B value is given, product of A and B. They have given a value. Wherever product of A and B left hand side it's given. Just a minute. Others I'll teach. Those who have missed this class I'll teach. I'll just do this one. See, this is the question. A and B is given. They have given a statement here. What is the statement? What does the statement say? Such a simple question, they're given for 3 marks. Product of A and B is equal to how much? B, 7, 4 and 5. Left hand side, product of A and B is given. What do you mean by product, students? Product meaning is multiply. Take A, 3, 1, 5, 3. Multiply that with B, minus 1, A, 3 and minus 5. Once you solve this, you'll get one equation, right? You'll get 4 values after solving. Right hand side, keep this as it is. B, 7, 4, 5. Start comparing. Whenever is equal to is given, it's an equal matrix. So you'll get 4 values here and you'll get 4. You have to just compare it. What is the value of B? Okay, in the same way you'll get A value, you have to compare what's the value. This is how they give what example. 2026. Ruth, 2026. Can you all see here? It's 2000. Such a simple one. We have done a lot of tough questions in board exam. But the only part here, tricky part was this one. Product AB. Students get confused here. The meaning of product AB is you have to multiply A and B together. That's it. Okay. So that's the reason don't solve all the question from your textbook, students. It is of no use. You're just wasting time. Try this. 3 marks question, board exam. Be quick. O is the center, AC is diameter. Check 90 degrees straight line concept, find angle X and Y. No, this was a bit tough ones to what they are given. Yeah, BO, not BO. CB is 90, right? Wait, let me share the question. See, you'll get equation, students. This is based on equation question. The tricky part here is X and Y is given, angles are not given here. Where is angle Y given, students? Where is angle Y given? Which angle is Y? EBA is Y, right? If EBA is Y, which is tangent? All of you look at the screen. DBE is the tangent. Okay. According to alternate segment theorem, which one else will be Y? Yes, I want all of you to answer. Angle? Yes. Angle BCA will be Y. Look, here actually they should have given. Usually whatever we solve, student, X value will be given. Here X is not given. Look how tricky they have said the question. 32 degrees. I'll write 32 here. We need to find the value of X and Y. Even in a triangle, student, see, even in a triangle, minimum how many angles are required to find? Minimum we need two angles, right? All of you know this, right? Minimum how many angles we need at least two angles to find the third angle, right? Third angle. Yeah, at least two angle is required. But in this question, how many values are given? How many values? Only one angle is given. If angle X is this one, according to alternate segment theorem, which one is X? Sorry, which one is Y, students? Which one is Y? Yeah, tell me. According to alternate segment theorem, BCA is equal to Y, right? BCA is equal to Y. Next, if this is X degree given, if this is X, this is Y, what about the exterior angle? This is a tangent. Okay, this is a tangent given. B is given here. If I mark this angle C, students, see if this is 50 degrees, this tangent and it's touching which chord? Tangent is touching which chord? B, right? Which else? What else will be 50 degrees? That is side, Lima. You're answering side. Apart from A, B, and C, what's the other angle left, students? Angle A will be 50. In this question, they have not given 50, they have given X. If the angle A is X, what about this one? Angle DBC, X. DBC is also X, right? So I've written the alphabet. If AC is the diameter, what about ABC? What angle is formed here? Angle formed on the. No, no, no. My question is, if AC is the diameter, it touches the circumference, right? What's the angle formed at the circumference? This is 90 degree, isn't it 90? Now consider this bigger triangle. Look at this bigger triangle BAD. Observe this bigger triangle, students. What is D value? 32. What is A value? X. What is entire value B? From B to A, what are the two values? Yeah, very good. 90 plus 90 plus X. This is how you have to form this. You have to use sum of interior angle of a triangle. Angle A plus angle B plus angle D is equal to 180. So 32 degrees plus X plus 90 plus X is equal to 180. If you solve this, which alphabet we get, students? Which one we get? Yes, we get the value of X, right? Get the value of X. This is how we have to solve. I'll explain once again. First, copy the diagram. All of you will copy this diagram. So last year, the students whom I taught, even only few students could do this. Okay. The reason was this year, last year they made few questions tough. So those who don't know this logic, it's not that easy. They should know this logic. Why X is given, Y is given here. Did you copy the question? We start. Okay. Here word tangent D is given, students. Whenever tangent is given, we have only one formula. What is that? Alternate segment theorem. Alternate segment theorem. So in alternate segment theorem, the outside value is Y. Which else will be Y here? Angle C will be Y. So write the statement. Angle EBA is equal to angle BCA, that is equal to Y. In bracket, alternate segment theorem. So we know this is Y. Alternate segment theorem. First write this statement. The same I'll extend. Same tangent and this chord. B is given, D is given, and there is A. DBC, students, this angle will be equal to which one? Angle A, right? Angle A. If angle A value X is given, what about DBC? X. Right? DBC is equal to angle BAC, that is equal to X. Both are alternate segment theorem. You can take that 90. That is what we need. Next. Write the next statement. Arti, what have you told? If AC is the diameter, students, what is AC is the center? If O is center, what is AC? AC is the diameter. Hmm. You can use straight line concept. For this part, you're telling straight line? Yes. Hmm. But X we need to find first, right? I'll tell you, Jamie, correct. See, this is the concept, dear students. Usually, whatever we solved, instead of X, if 40 degrees, okay, let me complete this first. Let me complete this. All of you write AC is the diameter. Those who know the concept properly, if O is the center, AC is diameter. If AC is diameter, what's the angle formed on the circumference? 90. CBA or ABC is equal to 90 degrees. Write in bracket, angle formed on the diameter is 90 degrees. And this is given where? Question. Which one is this, student? Question 2, third one, right? Right hand side, can you see contents? Section A is given in the screenshot. This is section A. It's a compulsory question. If you skip, you will be losing 3 marks. All of you completed till here? Okay, let me draw this rule. Okay, this becomes x. Inside it is 90. Now, we have all the value. Where is 32 degrees given? Where is 32? Angle. What's the starting point for angle D? B. It starts from B. D. Ending point is A, right? Just join B and A, students. You get a triangle. This is X. B is made up of how many parts? Mention that. Mention angle DBA is equal to angle with 2 DBC plus CBA. Therefore, angle DBC we got to know it is X plus 90 degrees. Keep this as it is. Then use sum of interior angle. This is X plus 90. All of you will use sum of interior. Find the value of X from this. So in your school, by the time they start tangent, you will definitely forget chord, what is diameter. Again, you have to revise. Teacher will not teach on again. Yes. Kia, you can leave Kia. The last another 10 minutes. Okay, you can just ask your friends what. And from tomorrow it is 7 to 8 Kia. I'll be starting new chapter. If you're joining late, you have to miss the concept. Okay, you can leave. You can leave. DBA is equal to 148. Correct. X is equals to 58. Find Y. Let me see how many of you can find Y. There are two ways to find Y. You use straight line. Can we use even smaller triangle ABC? Oh, use even that. There are two ways to find Y. In triangle, you tell me this, Amy. In triangle ABD, apply sum of interior angle. Oh, what is sum of interior angle? Angle A plus angle B plus angle D is equal to 180. What is AAB? What is A? Just X, not angle. Just X. What is B? X and X becomes 2X. 90 plus 132 is 122. If it goes to the other side, becomes. Is it clear? No, no, not 58. This is 58. 58 divided by 2, right? That will give you X value. Okay, X is equals to 58 divided by 2 is how much, students? Yes, 29 degrees. You can use this Y. First, all of you will complete Y. X is equal to 29. For Y, there are two ways. You all can use straight line. If not, take triangle ABC, students. In triangle ABC, we got to know X is equal to 29. What is Y? B is 90. Use sum of interior. Yes. Mute the call. So that's it. Today, last class, 2026 is also done. Almost all the board exam questions I've covered. Any extra new questions? We'll do it later, students. We'll move on to the next chapter tomorrow. So 7 to 8, I'll be doing shares and dividend. Other batch, if you all want to complete it early, you can join. Okay, 61 is the answer. 29 and 61. Can you see the answer 29 and 61? X is equal to 29, Y is equal to 61. What kind of value they've given? So almost explanation is the same, students, but someone should teach, only then you'll understand what is BCA, BEC. You get this paper online, not only maths, you get all the this one subjects solved one. This is the link knowledgeboard.com. Okay, just type this, students. 2026 ICSE, you put physics, chemistry, bio, Hindi, whatever it is. Knowledge board, the first link, knowledge board. In that you get the solved one, solved exercise. All of you got angle X. Be quick. Use the smaller triangle. Find Y. If I do it, Bhargavi, be quick. Another 5 minutes. Yes, for second batch, I'll start 8 to 9 trigonometry, 7 to 8 shares and dividend. So those who want can attend both, students. Can join from 7 to 8 and 8 to 9. '61. Okay. This one is easy. Even shares and dividend is also fine. Trigonometry is also actually interesting. Trigonometry, shares and dividend. Completed. Then write the statement in triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, use sum of interior. Angle A plus angle C is equal to 180. What is angle A, students? Angle A was X 29. Angle B was 90. Angle C is Y 180. So Y is equals to 90 plus 29 is 119. 180 minus 119 is what? 61 degrees. You can either use this, or can you tell me using straight line, which is a straight line here? Yeah, somebody told me straight line. B, B and E. See, there are three angles formed here. This is 90, this is X, and this is Y. This is going all the way up to A, and this one up to C. So three angles here. Angle DBC plus angle CBA plus angle ABE is equal to 180. Look at the way I've written. You have to mention this. If not, they'll reduce marks. So see which you all feel easy, students. Whether sum of interior or straight line. Yellow is one, pink is one, and this blue is one, green one. Using straight line concept, you'll get the same answer. Good. After the concepts, you all are telling me. Few students are able to answer whether it is straight line, isosceles, interior alternate. And in this question, there was no parallel line or X diagram, Z diagram, nothing. Nothing was given. Okay, completed. Done. See, one last one, students. Last one, another 5 minutes will end the class. Usually, I'll tell you how they give questions. Why this question was different. Practice such question. See, usually what they do is they don't give this X to instead of X. What we got X value as 29. They'll give you 29 here. This is how they used to set in from 2022-23. It was like this. This year they changed it. They made it bit tough. 2026. If this is 29 according to alternate segment theorem, what about this angle? 29. What about this one? 90. Take this bigger triangle BDA. Oh, all three angles are given, right? What is angle Y, students? No, no, not this. What is angle Y? Straight line? Yeah, straight line concept. If not angle Y, can we take inside angle Y? Alternate segment theorem. Then we can use sum of triangle. Sum of interior triangle is equals to 180. 90 here, Y here, 29 here. This is how they used to give. But this 2026, they made it a bit difficult. They've given alphabet X. Instead of numbers, they've given alphabet. Okay, that's it. That's it. We are done. One will see one last. I think one more question was given. See, this is the one we did. Heights and distance. I think one MCQ stood. Only one MCQ was given, and can you see this 2026 question? X belongs to. I think I had given for last week test real number. You need to take LCM and solve this part. So all simple questions. 3 marks they had given. Simple one. Next one. In the given figure. Oh, this is complicated. 10th main third one. Which look at this one, students. I'll send this for homework. Will you all try this? 10th main third one. Try this question. We'll discuss tomorrow. We'll start new chapter and discuss this tomorrow. I'll share this in the group. Okay, I'll just tell you all. I'll just tell it. It was given for 4 marks, I think. 10th main third one. All the third one questions will be given for 4. This was given for 4. As I told you all, one MCQ question. Look at the section B. In section B, in 10th main third question, 4 marks. So section 1, you had 1 for 3 marks. In section 2, you have for 4 marks. Total 7. 7 plus 1 MCQ question. Total for how many marks they had given in 2026? Total they had given it for 8 marks. Okay. O is the center. I want you all to try this, students. If this is 40, which one is else is 40 degree? No, no, no. Look at the triangle 40, which is 40 degrees. Alternate segment theorem. Angle A. Angle A is X, right? Somebody told angle A, your voice is so soft, so low. Angle A is 40. X is 40, students. If angle X is 40, same arc. What is angle Y? Angle formed on the center, 80. If angle X is 80, this is 40. Okay, I want you all to try. If O is the center, B is the diameter. What will be angle, entire angle A, students? 90. If entire angle A is 90 degree, look here, entire angle A is 90. What about angle C, entire angle C? That also will be 90, right? Cyclic quadrilateral. So they have asked X, Y, Z. I'll share this in the group. Anyways, 2 topics I told you all. Remaining you all can try, students. Complete it tomorrow. It's a simple question. On answers are available online. If you all want to copy, you won't learn. Okay, so do it as much as possible. You'll try solving it. I'll do it tomorrow. That's it for today. You all can leave. 7 o'clock, students. 7 to 8 and 8 to 9. 7 to 8, I'll be doing shares and dividends. 8 to 9, I'll be doing trigonometry. If all you can join. Who wants can join both. You all can leave, students. Yes. Good night. Cindy. Yes. Good night. All can leave. Yes, bye students, all can leave.